Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I am playing Freediver Triton Down Extended Cut, which, surprise, is now available on the Oculus Quest. I am playing this in a seated position. I'm gonna keep holding here. So we're calibrating our controls and our height. This is a game by Archaeact. This game, the original version came out on PC VR a little while ago, and they've gone through and they've revamped the game. It is gesture-driven controls for swimming and things of that nature. You can do natural swim or swim assist. Now, swim assist allows you to use one button for accessibility. So, for example, my sister's in a wheelchair. She's confined to a wheelchair every day of her life. And now, because of this swim assist mode, which is a huge deal to me, she'll be able to play this game, and that's huge, huge news for me. You can do snap turning using the joystick to turn if you want to, or turn speed, or turn momentum, normal, max, or off for vignetting. I'm going to turn that off for the viewers. Also, I'm using the streaming mode using Nox and cast receiver that I mentioned in a previous video. So everything that I'm recording, you're seeing and hearing basically with about a half second to a second delay of what I'm seeing on the screen in front of me, which is pretty darn cool, I have to say. Display objectives on the forearm, I'm good with that. I'm going to go ahead and say yes for hints, because I have not played this game in a long time. And there is additional content also in this version.
Is your name Dr. Lindstrom? We found this key card attached to your sleeve.
Oh, my name's Ren Tanaka. Dr. Lindstrom. My boss.
I'm Yash Lahari.
Don't have any hands right now.
Actually, I work at the front desk, but I speak English, so they said you were involved in a shipwreck. Do you remember anything?
Were there any other survivors?
We didn't find anyone. Can you tell us what happened? According to the transcript of the distress call, your ship is the RSV Triton?
Yeah. It's a research vessel.
What were you researching?
We discovered some archaeological ruins in a blue hole off the coast of Indonesia.
So this is a very story-driven cinematic game. It's a very interactive experience, though, as you'll see in the next couple of scenes.
Doc, I haven't been diving in months.
We're going to go ahead and play through the tutorial. It's fairly quick. To turn, you just do one arm swing, and it feels like swimming. And now we've submerged. And I do have to back up just a little bit so I don't destroy things.
Alright, Ren. Follow the cable down to the excavation site. Don't worry. We will be monitoring you on the camera. And your watch will alert you when you need to surface for air. Miguel installed a few O2 stations around the blue hole for you. He says you owe him a beer.
And you know, like I said, I can switch this back to a more generic one button.
It's the I-59, an Imperial Japanese submarine presumed lost in the East China Sea during World War II. How did it end up here?
How did it get up here? Just one of many mysteries.
Oh, you must be getting short of breath.
I am potentially getting short of breath. I can't actually tell right now. Ah, there it is. There's the meter. I think I'm supposed to just grip it. There it is. So again, the name of the game is Freediver. You are free diving. You don't have a tank on your back or anything of that nature. So you do need oxygen to survive. You can see my O2 is pretty much replenished now. If I remember correctly, I'm still going to be going a little bit further down. Yeah, now I'm following this path up into the dive site.
Can't see anything on much better. Thank you.
So now we've got a flashlight in our hand.
According to seismic mapping, there are 2 narrow caves in the
Ooh, what's that?
Be sure to explore them both.
That's a pretty cool design, is it not? I think so. So there's 2 narrow caves, he said.
That is what I wanted to show you. Those ruins predate humanity by millennia. We think it's some kind of door, but 2 artifacts are missing from the mechanism. We're hoping that you can find them.
2 artifacts missing. They both kind of look like that handle, it looks like. Maybe we can find one in the cave over here. Let's just check. Yeah, our oxygen level's going down. So we're going to leave the cave, replenish our oxygen, and then come back. See how our O2 is getting, oh no, too low. Now you can actually hear the alarm going off. A little too far. Now our oxygen's fine again. We go back into the cave. Gonna look at that strange sculpture there and see if indeed it is a way into that mysterious cave.
Miguel says he thinks he saw a cave entrance closer to the surface.
Let's see. So they said there might have been a cave surface closer to the surface. Cave entrance closer to the surface. So is there anything we can take from this? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Is there anything else in this little cave? It doesn't look like it. So maybe that's a bit of a dead end for right now. We go back out. And again, our oxygen's about half depleted already. Go down and get more oxygen. And then we're going to go up and see if we can find that closer to the surface cave. I see one up there. Perhaps what we're looking for will be there. And I have to say, you know, it's not supernatural to do this because I'm not actually swimming. But it definitely... I love the physical act and physical motion of movement in this game. Alright, so our oxygen is fully formed at this point. We're going to go up a bit. And it's my understanding there's another cave somewhere around here as we go further up. There's definitely a submarine. Now what I'm going to do is go over here and try to get some more oxygen though, because I feel like our oxygen is going to deplete before we get to the top here. Ah, maybe there's no oxygen for us to grab here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, of course there is. Whoops. Alright, so now that looks like it could actually be a cave, but I think the cave they were talking about is up there. Let's find out. Is this narrow cave something we can go into, is the question. It does appear that we can get into the cave. Now this cave's pretty brightly lit, so we haven't needed the flashlight yet. And as you can see, I can kind of grip the wall here too as I go down. Now it's not so narrow anymore. We're going to go ahead and shine our light and see if we can see anything interesting in here. Sure enough, I see something interesting.
That's the key. Now, bring it back to the gate.
Hopefully, the gate is this way. Guys are slowly running out of oxygen.
According to the readings from your watch, your oxygen is low. You should come up for air soon.
Come on, we can make it. I agree that our oxygen is low, but it's not... We're not going to die or anything. Plus, I got this cool key. Alright, oxygen is refueled. We go back into this cave over here. I think this is the right cave. This cave gives me a bit of turbulence. Maybe it's not the right cave. Maybe the cave we're looking for is a little bit further away. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be following the line. There's the line. So we're going to get more oxygen before we go into the cave, because we've got some work to do once we get inside the cave. Good oxygen.
Insert the key into the vacant slot.
Let's see what happens.
You just need to find one more.
Alright, one more. Before we do that, I'm going to switch to disabled swim for swim assist so that you can see what this is like. And unfortunately that means we also have snap turning turned on. So now you can see I'm just using, I have a swim button and my head look basically and a snap turn are what move me. So it's a much more fluid and simpler control scheme. There's not as much immersion, obviously. As we stare down to get to the oxygen panel here. Oh, there we go. Some O2. Now, we're going to use that snap turn. And we're going to figure out where the third key might be. Is it potentially inside this beautiful submarine? Let's find out. Anything in here? No, doesn't look like it. So, we'll leave the submarine behind. grab some oxygen here. Now, obviously, we've already been through that cave, so we're not going back there. I'll turn around because I swam too far from the oxygen. Let's go up a little bit further. Because like I said, I think there was another cave up here. Not sure on that, of course. I do have to say, I kind of miss swimming, but I think you're going to get tired of me hitting my controllers against things. That's one of the good things about having the one finger swimming also, is the ability to play the game kind of in a seated position. Like, I could play this right now potentially on an airplane. I wouldn't be able to really, like, I can still raise and lower my arms a bit. A little bit of a tight squeeze in this cave. So we need to go down. Down too far. Do we trap ourselves? No. Okay.
You're a scuba diver.
A free diver.
What's the difference?
Free divers don't use tanks or suits. We do something called breathing up that allows us to stay underwater longer.
There should be another air pocket up ahead.
So there's the key.
There's the key. Good work, Ren. Now, bring it back to the gate. Hurry.
And we died. Suffocation. That's unfortunate. But you've gotten a sweet, quick taste of what happens in Freediver Triton Down. This game is available as of today. Wait, do I have the key? I don't have the key, right? No, I don't have the key anymore. But this game is now available on Oculus Quest, as well as PC VR and PlayStation VR. A surprise extended cut launch today. Pretty excited for this one to be available to more of the masses because it is a pretty awesome title. And there's a lot more, from what I understand, that's been added to this title. So even if you played it on PC VR,
Oh, you must be getting short of breath. Use the O2 tank.
then this might still be a title you want to check out again on either PlayStation VR or show it off to your friends on Quest. Hope you've enjoyed this quick look. There's plenty more of this game. I haven't even really gotten into the main story. I'll be back with more VR content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.